Back at Hollywood Park, it's a warm November afternoon. We'd say temperature reaching toward 80 degrees, certainly in this sun-baked area. Some 60, 70,000 fans were expected for this classic. It'll be interesting to see how many did arrive and how much they will wager. They may well be going after an all-time record in that regard. $1 million more at stake. The top spinner upcoming, firing out of the gate and driving hard, ungiving, often compared to their human counterparts.
In racing, the sprint is the equivalent of the 100-yard dash. You need speed. American horses are bred for it, and we don't have anyone better around than Eillo. Eillo is Ollie spelled backwards. The man who bred him, Ollie Cohen, named it with his name spelled backwards. If I had a sprinter, his name would be Yevra. But whatever it is, he runs a hole in the wind. He's the fastest horse around, isn't he, E-Tap?
You know, my life has gone backward ever since I met you, Harv. But in looking back, I think 2 decades ago, there was only one guy in the Hialeah clubhouse broker than I was. We used to borrow deuces from each other to bet the last perfecta. We struggled to stay alive, stay on the racetrack. Today, that guy is Broadway Bobby Frankel, trainer of the good sprinter Fighting Fit. And to find another guy who's still as broke as I am, I have to hang around with Harv.
All right, and here are the current odds. The favorite indeed, Eillo, Ollie spelled backwards. The 5 horse at 6 to 5. Princess Tracy 40 to 1. 12 to 1 for Tangent. Charging Falls a long shot at 35 to 1. Pleasure K 9 to 2. The bettors like the 4. Pac-Mania 25 to 1.
Commemorate is at 7, and thank you, Dick. I will say it's number 8 is 25 to 1. Explosive Wagon is at 35. Riche, the foreign horse, is at 70, and Fighting Fit has been bet from 3.5 down to 3 to 1. But this is a local favorite horse.
Your favorite?
Yeah, I really can't bet Eillo, and I like Fighting Fit, and I certainly don't like 7 to 5.
So Fighting Fit, the choice of Dave Johnson. Pete Axhelm going for 3 for 3 is his selection. The 5 horse, the favorite Eillo.
Oddly named Horus an Uachtaráin, and I suppose all of my Irish relatives will be rather disappointed if I didn't say that name correctly. But with some urging from the assistant starters, Horus an Uachtaráin is in the gate. Eillo has not been loaded yet. Explosive Wagon is moving in. Now Eillo goes in. We've got 2 more back behind the gate, waiting for Riche and Fighting Fit. And Riche has moved in nicely, and there is Fighting Fit, who took a lot of late money here at Hollywood Park. A Bobby Frankel trainee with Eddie Delahousse aboard. You can't ask for better connections than that. Then the assistant starters, he needs a little urging to get in too. He's in the gate. We're ready for a start. They're in the gate. And they're off. Eillo is right out for the lead, and he sprints clear quickly by 2.5 lengths as the field moves up the backstretch. Princess Tracy now moves into second on the inside. Commemorate is now racing in third. Tangent is racing in fourth. Pleasure K is fifth in between horses. Explosive Wagon on the outside is now sixth. On the inside, Charging Falls is seventh. Pac-Mania is eighth in between horses. Riche is ninth on the outside, but he's only about 5 lengths back. Horus an Uachtaráin is second to last, and Fighting Fit is the trailer as they race round the far turn. Eillo is bounding along with a 2-length lead. Pleasure K is second in between horses. Princess Tracy toward the inside. Here comes Commemorate now, and he's making his run for the lead as they approach the quarter pole. Then farther back, it's Tangent racing in fifth position. Charging Falls toward the inside. On the far outside, Fighting Fit is seventh as they come to the final furlong. Craig Perrette now, he's all out on Eillo, and Eillo responds. He's in front by 2.5 lengths with a furlong to go. Commemorate is second on the outside, trying to close in. Pleasure K is third. Fighting Fit is making a late run, 50 yards to the finish. Eillo in front and driving. Commemorate, here's the wire. Eillo and Commemorate, and those two finish together. It was very, very tight. Eillo was right there. Commemorate was right at his neck as they hit the wire. A photo finish in the sprint.
And we might mention that Commemorate being a 3-year-old, Eillo being a 4-year-old, there was a 2-pound difference in the weight. Eillo carrying 126, Commemorate 124. And it's Eillo with the right-handed whipping of Craig Perrette And you'll see in the gold cap, 3 off the rail. That's Commemorate. And Chris McCarron, one of the great ones of our time. Princess Tracy spits it out here and drops back. Pleasure K, the filly, is out of it at this point, and it's a 2-horse race for the wire. Eillo looks like a winner, but watch the late surge by Commemorate, the exclusive native colt who is bred in Kentucky, trained by Laz Barrera and racing the colors of the Winfield Farms. Here's where everybody in the stands crosses their finger, takes their breath, but I think it might be Eillo, at least from our location. But let's take another look from our finish line camera. Oh,
by a nose.
That's a photo finish.
And Dave, as you projected, Eillo breaking out of there so quickly and perhaps almost spending the chance for that $500,000 victory on the backside.
Quick first quarter, 22 and 2, 45 and 3 for the half, 57 and 1 and 110 and 1. Very respectable for Eillo on the front end the whole way.
Craig Perret had just enough horse apparently, but it's unofficial. They're studying the photo now. Eillo and Commemorate, their noses on the line, and with that super slow motion, you be the judge. We'll have the official results for you when we return. The $1 million sprint is history. There's your winner. It's now official. Eillo, the 5-horse ridden by Craig Perret. The photo by a nose over number 7, Commemorate, ridden by Chris McCarron. McCarron with another second today. Third was Fighting Fit. Fourth, Pleasure K. Chris McCarron, now the #1 jockey in earnings in 1984. He's with Sharon Smith.
Well, Chris,
if you like the number 5, you did all right today. That's 2 wins and a second for the 5-horse in the day's activity. Eillo officially the winner at $460 to win, $380 and $280. Commemorate, $7 to place, $420 to show, and Fighting Fit, the show horse, at $280. Let's go to Michael and Bruff.
Well, plenty of